reached a defining point in the season. Week 8 in a huge game here on EA Sports College Football. It's the Rice Owls and the Florida Atlantic Owls. Alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Holly Rowe will be down on the sideline. Florida Atlantic about to put toe to leather and get this thing started. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He stopped right there after a short return, was looking for running room, and the coverage unit wasn't having it. So Rice's offense will start this game off with the football. Bunch formation for these receivers. He'll start this drive firing. Makes the catch. It's Lane. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. After the 4-yard completion on first down, now it's 2nd and 6. Looking to fire. Escapes the pressure going right. And he's no option but to throw it away.
Know the situation, know the game of football, right? When I start to get outside the pocket, I don't see anything there, I can throw the ball away. I don't have to take a sack, get a lost yardage play. I can just throw the ball out of bounds as long as it passes the line of scrimmage. We go on to the next down. No harm, no foul.
On the ground with the counter. Gain of 8 yards on the play. He's too short of the first down. Got 8 on first down. Now looking at a 2nd and 2. Rides to the back. Runs through a tackle. Make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Jackson. Continuing to churn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. They can really be aggressive after last play. It's 2nd and 3. Keeps it on the option. There's some room. He'll go out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 31, and a big pickup on that one. This Rice offense has a nice-looking drive going. On the move, it's Jackson. Pickup of 8, it's now 2nd and 2.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Running into the open space. They'll put the brakes on him at the 21, give him a yard.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. A lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
The Owls go back to work after moving the chains through the air. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Converts on 4th down, still going. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive.
For you coming into this game, if they throw completions and get first downs, that's when they like to change up the tempo and go faster, seeing it here.
Got a man, it's Hale. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the first down on the throw and catch. Now from inside the red zone. A little screen to the running back. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion.
Those screen plays, you really want to sell it, get it to your running back, and get him to the second level. Get him running full head of steam on a safety, on a linebacker. He almost got going, but just got tackled before he could really do any damage.
That's the end of the quarter, and Arizona has the lead here. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Off play action. And that's not the way they drew it up. It's incomplete. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with first and goal. He wants to throw it again. Got it!
Perfect timing to call that pass play. It's third and short down here in the red zone. Everybody in the stadium expecting you to run the football, and if you don't get it, maybe you kick a field goal, maybe you go for it on fourth. You don't have to worry about that now. Because of the pass completion, it's first and goal.
With the run on first and goal. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. It's second and goal.
I think coming into this season, they thought in order to have success, we have got to be able to run the ball and get this guy going. He hasn't scored yet this year, but a golden opportunity right now to finally break the seal.
He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2.
This is the most important part of the field. What you did to get down here means nothing. Nice job by the defense, staying confident, staying aggressive.
And it's a touchdown, but hold on just a second. We'll have to see what the flag's about. Maybe a momentary scare for that offense when they saw the flag. It's on, the defense declined, and the touchdown stands. So it's first and 10 after that costly defensive penalty on fourth down. From the shotgun. Now the play fake. Gonna let it fly. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Out of the gun, the give to the back. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. Just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for you.
Looking to pick up a first down on third and short from the 43. Reads it, fires complete. Rolls inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and now they're threatening. The Bears will line it up on first and 10. He goes right back to the air. Throws toward the end zone. Got his man to the left. Touchdown Bears! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
Man, I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. And I'll tell you what, keep the passing game up, you can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive.
Here we go. Ready. White
29. They'll start this drive going to the air. Throws it deep. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive Defensive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in.
Well, defense, they know that this offense is going to try and take shots. They're going to try and keep their secondary players in a position to make these types of plays. Good job on the back end forcing that incompletion.
So now it's 2nd and long.
Ready. Wide 80.
An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time.
Delay of game. Offense.
That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. Just a really bad mental error. 2nd and 15 after the delay of game. Back to pass. Got it in the middle. It's Miller. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for. Snags it over the middle. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that...
To impose and move the chains. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Converts on 4th down. Still going. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive.
For you coming into this game, if they throw completions and get first downs, that's when they like to change up the tempo and go faster, seeing it here.
Got a man. It's Hale. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the first down on the throw and catch. Now from inside the red zone. A little screen to the running back. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion.
Those screen plays, you really want to sell it, get it to your running back, and get him to the 2nd level. Get him running full head of steam on a safety, on a linebacker. He almost got going, but just got tackled before he could really do any damage.
That's the end of the quarter, and Arizona has the lead here. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the 2nd. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Off play action. And that's not the way they drew it up. It's incomplete. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. He wants to throw it again. Got it!
Perfect timing to call that pass play. It's 3rd and short down here in the red zone. Everybody in the stadium expecting you to run the football, and if you don't get it, maybe you kick a field goal, maybe you go for it on 4th. You don't have to worry about that now. Because of the pass completion, it's 1st and goal.
With the run on 1st and goal. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. It's 2nd and goal.
I think coming into this season, they thought in order to have success, we have got to be able to run the ball and get this guy going. He hasn't scored yet this year, but a golden opportunity right now to finally break the seal.
He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2.
This is the most important part of the field. What you did to get down here means nothing. Nice job by the defense, staying confident, staying aggressive.
And it's a touchdown, but hold on just a second. We'll have to see what the flag's about. Maybe a momentary scare for that offense when they saw the flag. It's on. The defense declined, and the touchdown stands. So it's 1st and 10 after that costly defensive penalty on 4th down. From the shotgun.
Yeah, and some quarterbacks just read your mail. And Palmer, it looked like he read blitz all the way and knew his answer.
Yeah, Dave, you could tell this guy spent a lot of time studying film leading up to this game. They knew this defense was going to try to pressure him, so you want to know where your answers are against the blitz, and he found it there, dumping it off to his back.
Just too much juice on that one as he airmails his receiver out of bounds.
And those are the ones you just want to pull it back in as soon as you throw it as a quarterback, because you know he was open, I had him, I just put too much underneath it and missed out.
They got him, and down he goes, and what a huge sack that... They'll keep it on the ground to start the second half. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
And I think offense is showing they are willing to run the football, even if they don't get big gains. Just those body blows that can sometimes wear out a defense and keep the balance on offense so I can be explosive.
Brought down at the 46, but he got 10 on the play. Wants to throw on 1st down. That's caught. It's Porter. Inside the 35, knocked out of bounds. This offense with a big play, and they'll mark it at the 33. Just another big play for this guy who spent the entire game wide open. Couple of touchdowns there, and he moves the sticks again, Dave.
Yeah, so I'll keep finding him, Reese. I mean, this is a guy that, listen, we're in the second half now. He's already made plays. I know I can trust him, so I'm going to continue to feature him in this offense because I know he'll continue to make big plays.
He'll pull it down and run. There's some room. Tough run, gets it into the red zone, and they knock him down at the 17. Trying to kiss drive with the pass. And he will wisely scamper out of bounds. No need to take unnecessary hits.
I love it. The defense brings extra bodies near the line of scrimmage. They choose to blitz, get to him, try to speed up the processor just a little bit, force the scramble, no damage done. Nice job by this defense making him think really quickly, make a decision.
The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down, they can't pick up the first without scoring. Rush is on him. He's knocked down, short game, maybe a pickup of 3. That defense rallied to the ball in a hurry.
And how about the awareness by this guy on 3rd down, a scramble. Everything's breaking down, but he never panics and also knows exactly where he needs to get to pick up that 1st down. It's 3rd, I can't slide early, I can't run out of bounds. I'm probably going to have to put my body on the line here and take a big hit and risk that to get this 1st. That's a big-time leadership play by the quarterback.
Brought down short of the end zone, and that'll bring up 3rd and goal. And the Bears come to the line in the hurry-up. Trying to get it done with the run here on 3rd and goal. Just hammer it with this running back again, and he noses his way into the end zone. They'll put this one in play for yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Leaves it with the back. And he is stopped for no gain, and that will bring us to the end of the 3rd quarter. one more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. Back to the ground with the running back. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49.
And I know you can play these late-game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
And the Bears come to the line trying to find a way to convert on third and very short. Keeps it himself. They got him on the ground. Great tackling by the... They want that clock to run. Could be an alley. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. Tempo and overdrive.
Well, they've got the lead. The defense just did their part, getting a takeaway. So now if they're on offense, run the ball and take as much time as possible between snaps. Stay in bounds and let this clock tick away.
Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. He'll do it himself on the draw. And a decent gain there before the defense makes this. Now the Wildcats call a timeout. It's their first. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. Snap from the gun on third down. Hauls it in. Trying to save time on defense, they use their second timeout. They've got one timeout left now. They'll have to choose wisely as to when to use it. The Bears are rolling down the field. Looking downfield on first down. And it's intercepted, maybe breathing a little life into this team. Bringing it back. The 20. Touchdown, Arizona. What a play. Not only intercepted. Baylor sends out the offense to go to work. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
Well, that's an unfortunate part of the game for quarterbacks, but guess what? They do happen, so you've got to be able to turn the page here and lead this offense.
Well, if you know this defense is going to be aggressive, they're going to jump routes, they're going to play aggressive. You got to take advantage of that. Maybe use that this time to your advantage.
They've got a first down here. What a start it's been to this season. We've got a great game here. Close ball game, fourth quarter. Couldn't ask for anything more. What a good job. Football back. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another first down.
And this situation here on second down is the exact situation this offense wanted to stay out of. You got the lead late in the ball game. You want to get positive yards, keep that clock ticking. Now in a situation, it's interesting. Do they want to throw the football? How much do they trust their quarterback not to make a mistake here late in the football game with the lead?
Using his feet. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Now facing a third and long.
Ready. Black 18. Black 18.
From the gun, the ground game. Tried to find some running room, but there was none to be had, and he's well short. It'll be 4th and 5. They've already converted a fourth down in this game. They'll try to make it 2 for 2. Desperate to convert, and he'll throw it. And he reels it in for a touchdown, and that just... just a great deal of confidence, almost a smugness from this coaching staff. And these guys on the field, it's as they knew they were going to win.
Yeah, playing with a bit of a chip on their shoulder. And I think they really felt like they had a real good game plan offensively and defensively coming into this one, David. There were some matchups on the field they thought they could exploit. We saw that happen here.
No doubt. Good job by this coaching staff, understanding who's out there to make plays, feeding them the football, offense, defense, special teams, all working together to get it done.
That's going to do it for us here. For David Pollock, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation.